Hey anime fans, this is Chris Bolts coming in with another video. This time it's going to be on the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Now before I get into the content, make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, all that good stuff really helps me out. Now this idea of this video actually comes from one of my followers, his name by the name of J-Bro. J-Bro posted something to the Discord, which, by the way, if you haven't joined my Discord, please go ahead and do so. As long as you're respectful and nice and love to have fun, you are more than welcome to come and join my Discord. Just look me up by my name, Chris Bolts, and you will find my server. Let's go ahead and grow this, and let's get this. Let's go ahead and get this community going. Back to the content at hand. Now we're looking at this article right here. Now, two things. First of all, the headline is very misleading, and I hate when copy editors, or I think in this particular instance, I think when it comes to these internet articles, the author of the article is responsible for the headline. This headline leads you to believe that Frieren has completely swept Solo Leveling in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. But as you go in here and read the article, you realize that it's actually nominated. Frieren has been nominated for the most Crunchyroll Anime Awards, so it hasn't won anything as of yet. Now that still is an impressive feat, because Frieren is a good cartoon, a good anime. The first season was pretty good. Well, actually, let me correct myself. The first season was okay, but the second season, in my opinion, it really picks up its stride. Whereas with Solo Leveling, the first season it was great, and then the second season just eclipsed the first season. But be that as it may, it still is a good thing that Frieren has picked up the most nominations. So this headline is completely misleading. Secondly, it doesn't really give you any type of information about how you can go in there and vote on any of the animes that are part of Crunchyroll's Anime Awards. So actually, no, I take that back. It looks like it's right here. So I take that back. I apologize to the author. It is right there. It is correct. And so you can see right here, and she actually comes down here and says it. The Solo Leveling fans can still go ahead and cast votes, and yes, you can. You can keep casting votes daily until April 14th. So every day you can keep casting a vote, and then it's going to be live. So the winners are going to be announced on May 25th. So yeah, so it's only one thing about this article. The headline is misleading. It's only on nominations. It's not. Frieren has not actually won anything as of yet. But here's the thing: the more nominations it gets, the better, the higher likely it is that it is going to be performing. But and winning those awards. So if you're a fan of Solo Leveling, go out there and continue to put your vote off in there. Now me personally, I'm gonna go over there right now because I've only voted once, so this will be the second time that I can go ahead and vote. Let me go ahead and log in first. I'm gonna enter my email, and we're gonna do all that. So, and by the way, if you want to go ahead and email me, I am more than happy with that. Just don't spam me. My email is cmb551@yahoo.com. So no worries about you if you want to give your contact right there. So let's go ahead and submit that. And let's go ahead and resume voting now. So again, you can vote every day up until April 14th. So make sure you go in there and put your votes in if you have any type of votes that you're going to be, or you have an anime that you wish to actually win an award. But before I do that, let me go ahead and just look at the judges. So I don't know a lot of these people. They might be knowledgeable about anime and have their ideas. I like this guy. He has this try. Actually, if you listen to Asia Oda, he says that Monkey D. Luffy is more Brazilian, or he would be Brazilian. Now this guy is Indian because he says the Hindu. So, but he still, I think he still looks the part. He still looks the part. And wow, this Beatrice Lorenzi, she is hot. I love redheads are my weakness. Redheads are my weakness. And this girl right here, she's got a Mary Jane Watson thing going on right now. She is hot. I'm actually going to find her and subscribe to her. Sorry, that's just the man coming out of me. So this is a really good Spider-Man. Don't know any of these guys right here. Don't know any of these. Don't know any of those. Yeah, there's just a lot of people that I'm really not familiar with. Look at that. He's got his Sanji look going. No, I don't. CEO anime therapy. Say, look how widespread anime is. It's all over the globe. I'm pretty sure there's some Australians out there. You know, obviously the Japanese, Chinese, Indian, American, British, and we got the Middle East represented right here too. So I really like that about anime. Everybody's just coming together to really review this stuff and look at this stuff and enjoy it. So these are all the judges. There is one judge that I do recognize. I wish he would put his picture out there, but when you see it, you will recognize him. Let's see. Nope, still not or anything like that. But it's got a lot of guys off here. Don fan right there. So yeah, I don't see not a lot that I agree. I think I scrolled past them. It was VinnyTube. VinnyTube is off in here. Where is he? Yeah, but yeah, VinnyTube is also going to be a judge, but it looks like I probably skipped over or something like that. Let me type right here. I didn't even see that. There you go, right there. See, VinnyTube. VinnyTube is an awesome content creator. Make sure you go give him a subscribe and everything like that. So now let's go ahead and get this voting going. So I'll put a note at the beginning of this. If you just want to get to the voting, just go ahead and skip right ahead. So anime of the year. Now these are all good anime and everything like that. My view, I'm going to give that to Solo Leveling. We're going to give Solo Leveling the nod on that one. So let's go ahead and vote for Solo Leveling. Then film of the year. Now I haven't seen any of the films, so by default, I want to buy My Hero Academia next, but I haven't seen it as of yet. I haven't seen any of these other ones. The only one I've seen is Spy Family Code White. It was a great anime, great story. I love that little cute Anya Forger. She's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and vote for that one, Lloyd Forger. And I always forget the wife's name. I always forget her name. But you guys can jump in the comments and let me know. So we're gonna vote for that. Vote for Spy Family for Film of the Year. Best continuing series rather. We got Bleach, we got Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Spy Family Season 2, Oshinoko, and One Piece. Now, One Piece probably what sounds like it should be the one at the top and everything like that. Bleach 1,000 Year War was really good, and I can't wait for the next one. But this is a really tough one. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it to my boy One Piece. I think that's the best continuing series. Of course, it's been going on for 25 years now. Nope, 26, because it started in 1999. 26 years of One Piece. Can you imagine that? My goodness. All right, let's go to the next one. Best new series. You got Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Freyrin, Apothecary Diaries, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8. This is another hard one. All of these are bangers, except I've never seen the Apothecary Diaries. So I probably have to check that out. But I am going to go ahead and give this one to me personally. I got to give it to Kaiju number 8. So Kaiju number 8 was the best series that came out for me. I really can relate to the Kafka Hibino, him being an older guy, and achieving his dream later in life. Of course, he needs he has the assistance of a kaiju, but either way, I still can relate to that. I've had my channel for YouTube since 2008. Really didn't do anything with it, but as I saw so many other content creators in the space that I run in, I said, you know something, why the hell not? So I relate more to Kafka Himino, and I cannot wait for season 2 of Kaiju number 8. So it's going to go ahead and get the vote. Let's go to the next one. Best original anime. Now I haven't Buchigiri. Excellent. Loved Buchigiri. Girls Band Cry. Never seen it. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. Haven't seen it. Metallic Rouge. I watched it, but towards the end I started getting kind of bored with it. I love cyberpunk. And I love cybernetics and all that, but towards the end it just kind of trailed off for me. Ninja Kamui, I haven't finished that series. The opening action scene for the protagonist, I thought it was pretty good, but I put it on hiatus for a minute there. But I do own it, so I have to go back and watch it. I am going to actually give this to Train to the End of the World. Oh my god, that is such a spectacular anime. That it features 4 young girls. That one of them, they have a friend. They somehow skip over 6G and just go right to 7G, and the entire world just goes weird. I don't know if it's going to get a second season. I think it resolved itself at the end of the anime, but I'm going to give it to Train to the End of the World. That was such a cute anime. I really love that anime. Best animation. Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Man, I tell you, Dandadan has really good original animation. Delicious in Dungeon is very unique. Kaiju number 8, I'm gonna just go off the best battles that happened in each one. Dandadan, obviously, when it fought not Turbo Granny, but the other one that gave the other girl her powers, her mother. That fight, that one was a really good fight. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, when they finally beat the doppelganger of Frieren, she summoned that big giant magic. I thought that was pretty cool. Delicious in Dungeon, when they fought the dragon that turned out to be the protagonist's sister. Oh my goodness. Kaiju number 8. When he finally hit that blast and revealed himself to be kaiju, Kafka Himino, they revealed himself to be a kaiju to the entire team after he had blasted that kaiju out of existence. That was a good one. Demon Slayer, when the head Hashira took on the Michael Jackson. I'm really bad with all their names and everything like that. Michael Jackson enemy, and he blocked everything. That animation was great. And then lastly, we have Solo Leveling, Egress the Red. Oh my god, that is still the best fight in that entire series. I went back and watched the Beru fight again. I changed my mind. In the second season, the Beru fight is much better than the fight against Kagargan, but all of these were well animated. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to go ahead and give it to Kaiju number 8. I really loved that, the fight scenes within Kaiju number 8. And they were so well animated. So I'm going to give that vote to Kaiju number 8. Now, I know this is not helping Solo Leveling and everything like that. So, but these are my choices. Best character design. It's kind of interesting that Solo Leveling is not in this list. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Frieren. Frieren, actually, I really like the character designs in Frieren. Those are really unique. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to Frieren. All right. Best director, I don't know the directors. I'm just going to go based on the features that I'm seeing here. And One Piece fan letter rather. That was great. That was a great animation. So I'm just a one-off. It was nice seeing how the people around the island, Paradise Island or whatever it's called, how they responded to the antics of the Straw Hat crew. I wish more anime would do something like that. How does the world respond to the protagonists and the things that happen around the protagonists and the antagonists in these anime? I would like to see something like this more from their perspective. So I'm gonna give that one the vote. Megumi Ishitani. That sounds like it's a chick. I think she probably it probably is. Megumi does not. It's not a male Japanese name. So I'm gonna give it to her. Best background out. Pluto. Right off the bat. Pluto had a world that was so engrossing. It really pulls you in. You really got a sense of everything that was going on within the world with the robots and with the humans and the war that took place out there. Somebody said that this was an allegory for the Iraq War. I call bullshit on that. And the reason why they say that it was an allegory for the Iraq War, because the mangaka named the United, he instead of just using actual countries, he used variations. He called it the United States of Thracia and Persia. And they say, well, Persia represents Iraq. No, Persia is actually Iran. So I don't know where they get this nonsense. Oh, and also because robots of mass destruction and all that. Well, they were robots of mass destruction, if you think about it. And then on top of that, I'm not going to give away too much, but I'm going to stick with Pluto, and it's going to get the vote. So, Iraq War allegory, get out of here. A Sign of Affection, I never seen that. Blue Box, never seen it. Macaine, never seen it. The Dangers in My Heart, seen it too. Nope. Scott Pilgrim, never seen it. So by default, it's going to be Ranma 1/2. I really like the remake of, it's not really a remake, it's a remaster in my view, of Ranma 1/2. So it's going to go ahead and get that vote. We're going to go ahead and go forward. Best Comedy, Konosuba. I started watching that, but I fell out of favor with it. Ranma 1/2, it's okay. My Dear Friend Nakotan, nah. Delicious in Dungeon, never seen that, by the way. Delicious in Dungeon, I started watching. I said, nah, this isn't for me. Delicious in Dungeon, were there really good comedy parts in that? I don't think so. Spy Family, Anya Forger, she's so cute and everything. But I'm gonna give it to Mashal. Mashal is going to get that one, so we're gonna give that one to Mashal. Magic and Muscles. Let's go to the next one. Best Action: Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Dandadan, Demon Slayer, Windbreaker, Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8. I said the action in the other one was great for Kaiju number 8, so I'm not going to diss that and say Kaiju number 8 is not going to get this one either, but we're going to give it to that one. Honorable mention, Windbreaker. Windbreaker is a good anime. You guys should really check that one out. Let's go ahead and go next. Best Isekai Anime, Konosuba, Shangri-La is not an Isekai. I don't know why they call that an Isekai, because it's a virtual, I would say this is a virtual animation, a virtual game animation. They say they should have a separate category for that. I don't consider that to be an Isekai. Konosuba, like I said, I checked out of that one. Mushoku Tensei is one of the top 3. ReZero, and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime are the other 2. Suicide Squad Isekai was actually a pretty pleasant surprise. I actually really liked that one. But for this one, I am going to give it to ReZero. That last season was great, and I cannot wait for season 4. Season 4, by the way, was recently announced. The actress that voices Emilia, she needs that time off because she's getting surgery done on her vocal cords. So we want her to have a good rest period to take care of that and get back and be able to give the best performance for Emilia-tan. Let's go forward. All right, best drama, we got Sign of Affection. That was okay. Oshinoko season 2, that's pretty good. Dead Demons, Dead Destruction. I started that, but I got bored with it. Freyrin, it's a good one. Apothecary Diaries, haven't seen it. I still need to go back and watch that one. So I'm gonna give it to Pluto. Pluto is a good one. I wish they had Orb on here. I would have given that to Orb. You guys need to watch Orb on the movements of the earth. That is a good drama. You guys can check that one out. Best slice of life. Haven't seen Laid Back Camp. My dear friend Nakutan. Can you really say that's a slice of life? Well, you know, because she. But I guess you can. Mr. Villain's Day Off. I saw that one, but got bored with it. Sound of Euphonium. Macaine. Too Many Losing Heroines. The Dangers in My Heart season 2. Man, I haven't seen any of these, so I'm not gonna vote on that one. I'm not going to vote on the slice of life, so I'm just going to go right ahead and skip over that one. Best main character, Freyrin, Okarun, Kafka, Mao Mao, haven't seen that one, Sung Jin-woo, and Momo. I think what I want to go ahead and do, I think I'm going to select Momo. I like Momo. She's a cutie pie. She's a tough one. She really complements Okarun really well. I like the antics they get into. In fact, I think most of the antics work because of her. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to Momo, my girl Momo. Let's go ahead and go. Best supporting character. Fern. They should have had Okarun as a supporting character. Fern, Himmel, Jinshi. I've never seen that one. Senshi, Seiko, and Turbo Granny. Now, Seiko is her grandma. She's okay. And then Turbo Baba's something else. And you got Himmel. Well, can you really call him a Himmel? He's only in the flashbacks. Really doesn't push the story bar. He's integral in the backstories, if you will. But as far as the current story of Freyrin, not that much. I mean, I guess you could say that he still serves as an inspiration for her, but as a supporting character, I don't think so. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Fern. Fern is a cutie pie, and I like how she complements Freyrin really well. Must protect at all costs character, Anya Forger. You must protect her at all costs. There is no character that comes close. Protect Anya Forger. Best anime song. That's gonna be Bling Bang Bang Born. That Bling Bling Bang 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 Born. I love that song. That actually is a good one. So Level is good. Otonoke is good. Actually, when I first heard Otonoke, I said, I know I'm gonna like this cartoon. Never heard Fatal. Well, no, that's not true. I did hear Fatal because I watched Ushiniko. Brave. Nope, but we're gonna stick with Bling Bang Bang Born. That song is catchy. Best score: Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Freyrin, Beyond Journey's End, Don Don, Look Back. I haven't seen Look Back. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Hashira Training Arc, and Solo Leveling. I'm going to give that one to Solo Leveling. I liked all the background music for that one. I wish I had One Piece. One Piece's soundtrack is excellent, by the way. Excellent. Thank you for indulging me on that one. But back to this. Best opening sequence, Bling Bang Bang Born. It's not even close. We're going to go ahead and vote for Mashal on that one again. Best ending sequence. We're going to give that one to A1 Request. That one is the ending song to Solo Leveling is great. The beginning song level to Solo Leveling season 1 is also good, but it just does not beat out Bling Bang Bang Born. All right, let's go ahead and vote on that one. Next one, Best Voice Artist Performance, Japanese. Oh, let's see. Kenichi Suzuma. Brave, Bravern is actually pretty good too. Oh, you haven't seen that one. Atsumi Tanizaki, haven't seen it. I think that's Freeman. Shion Wakayama, I think he's Okarun. And then Natsuke Hanae. No, I got him reversed. Shion Wakayama is who I actually wanted. I thought that was so Natsuki Hanae. So we're gonna go with Shion Wakayama for Momo. Congratulations on that vote. Best voice artist performance. I don't listen to the English, so I did hear Alex Lay, so I'm going to give it to him off the top. Arise. I like the way he says that. Let me try that again. Arise. So he's going to get it that. But the other one, he's probably also, I got to listen to him when he says it. Exchange. All right, and then that's actually the last one. I skipped over that one category. I skipped over the best slice of life because I have not watched it, so I am not going to vote on that one. So let's go ahead and is that it? Or are they going to force me to vote? Let me see. I think they forced you to vote, huh? Then the one I'm going to go ahead and give it to. Let's go ahead and give it the laid back count. We'll give it a laid back count. All right. So let's go all the way to the best performing artist. All right. I didn't have to vote. I wish I didn't vote or anything like that. All right. Well, that pretty much concludes that. Let me know if you guys agree with my voting choices or what are your voting choices. Be that as it may, you have until April 14th to go ahead and vote on each one of these. So make sure you go ahead and vote every day. I voted twice. I think that's enough. So you guys go ahead and jump down in the comments and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that good stuff really helps me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.